Well, alright. I should be streaming now. Hi, everyone. Let me make sure I'm streaming properly on YouTube. Alright, I am actually. Let's go ahead and type something in chat, which I just did. Boom. How's everyone doing on this fine afternoon? At least for me, it's the afternoon. I don't know what time you're watching this, so. My mic. Or not my mic, my face cam. Wearing my Foxy Boxy shirt. Uh, It's off of a YouTuber called. It's made by a YouTuber called Little Karibo. So let's restart this. I wasn't prepared for that. Slow down. If I ever say anything offensive, I do apologize. So I'm just gonna work on setting my personal best. Let's restart this. Hopefully I can do better this time. So how are y'all doing? I woke up about an hour ago. Then I went back to sleep because I went to bed late, and then I woke up at like 9 after like only 6 hours of sleep. So then I went to bed at like 10. So I'm gonna start going to bed earlier again. I love staying up late and I love sleeping, but I hate waking up late. It kind of feels like the whole day has gone by, if you know what I mean. So it kind of stinks, but I love staying up late. So I just found out that I can't apply for master's universities uh, until I get my degree in transcript. So I have to wait till February for that. So that sucks. Oh well, I can still apply for jobs, which I will do today. I'm gonna be watching the college football national championship today. I meant to look at the Ajax game yesterday, but I didn't. So I'm gonna look at that tomorrow on ESPN Plus. So going faster than we did last time, but barely. So for those of you that are gonna watch the college football championship, which begins in what, less than 2 or 3 hours, who do you think will win? Although I doubt many people watched this video before the 2021 college football national championship. I think Alabama is gonna win, but I'm hoping that Ohio State will pull off the upset and beat Alabama. I am personally tired of seeing the same teams win every year, and Alabama pretty much makes the college football playoff every year. So, I mean, I know Ohio State played for national championship, and I think they won a national championship a few years ago. But Alabama's like won more recently than Ohio State, so. Alabama won in 2019. They won the 2018. They won in the 2018 season, but the championship was played in 2019. Whereas last season was the 2019 season, but Clemson won the game, which was played in 2020. So. I don't have a favorite college football team, honestly. The university I attended is NCAA Division I, but we don't have a football team, which stinks. Oh, is this lap time invalidated? I think it is, so I'm just gonna let my personal best pass me. I'm gonna try it for one more time after this lap before moving on to a new track. Okay, I am less than a tenth of a second behind, I think. Well, I'm less than a second behind mine. Yes, now I'm ahead, thankfully. So let's keep it like this. I'm gonna drink after I finish this lap. My mouth is dry and I'm a little thirsty. And boom, we set a new lap. Let's change the track. Let's go to the Chinese map, and I'll go to get a drink really quick. So I got me some Diet Coke, or it's actually Coke Zero, some Gatorade Fruit Punch, and I got some Orange Powerade. I shouldn't have the Coke Zero first. Cheers. I guess. Let's go to a flying lap. It's not going to be a long stream today. I notice I've been staying up late making long videos, but I think I want my streams to be my long videos for now. So I'm going to go to bed earlier. Oh, so I'm gonna restart this lab. That's the first thing. Okay. My TV, when you mute it, it has this little sign, or this little logo that says it's mute. So, and it moves across the left side of my screen. So at times it's hard to tell when it's covering that. It's time to when it's covering certain when it moves. At times it's when it moves. At times it's hard to tell. When I pause, like it's hard to tell what I'm reading at times. So. I need to update my website after the stream. Just update the this week's videos section. I usually update that after every Monday. Because I know here in America Sunday is usually considered the beginning of the week, but I usually consider Monday it. I usually consider Sunday the weekend, part of the weekend. So, I mean, Sunday is considered the weekend here, but it's also considered the first day of the week. So, I personally consider Monday the first day of the week since that's when most people will go to work or school. So, I don't know how old you are when you're watching this. So, if you're like me, you're sort of in between school and work. I am just trying to. I just graduated college with a bachelor's degree in mass communication with a media production emphasis. I graduated December 19th, so of last year, December 19th, 2020. So I'm looking for work, but I'm also looking to get into a master's program as well, assuming I don't find a job. Or at least I can actually get, or at least I can start applying. Like, I already started applications, but I can't finish it until I get my degree. Until my degree is actually mailed to me, and I think same with my transcripts. For that, I have to order my transcripts. So, but I can't order my transcripts until my degree has come. So that's just that. I actually have several places in mind where I want to attend master's programs, but of course I don't know how the COVID situation will be in by the time fall rolls around. I'm surprised that didn't invalidate the lap time. Same with that. And I spun out of control. I'm not sure if it's span or spun. That's messed up. Well, let's go. I already have a lap time, so let's go to Azerbaijan. So,
I'm actually still a little tired, but that's not the reason I'm not gonna be streaming for a long time. I am gonna restart this app. Excuse me. I'd like to at least start allow this to process before the game starts, and like look for maybe a couple jobs to I might be interested in before the game starts. So. Alright, so far so good. And I haven't invalidated the lap time yet. Oh, how I did not crash into the wall there is beyond me. You know, I'm fine with not beating the default ghost on my first lap, just because I'm trying to set a lap time, a lap record. Which, if my lap time doesn't get invalidated, regardless of of how long it takes, it'll be a record for me since it's my first. I can't afford any more mess ups, and I usually mess up when I'm turning, at least in terms of time trials. Alright, I think I'm near the end of the lap, so. Maybe not. Actually, yeah, I'm not. I thought I was. Turns out I'm not. Oh, maybe I was. Okay, so. Hold on. I'm gonna make sure Nightbot is working now. Boom, we have a new lap best. So that's good. Man, I need to stop thinking this is. Let's restart the lap. I need to stop thinking this is for the Forza where I can just um, rewind it by hitting Y. Played a lot of Forza yesterday. That's why I went to bed so late. Is I made a 4-hour long video of Forza and just uploaded it to YouTube. Premiered it. So it took a while to upload, and then I just went to bed after. Okay, quick question. Why isn't it showing, I know I didn't beat the default ghost last race, but why isn't it showing my, personal best ghost? Is it because I didn't, beat the default ghost? Maybe. I don't know, that's just my theory. Okay, that isn't good. Neither is that. So I'm going to. Oh, come on! I caught one corner and he penalized me. Oh well. Let's try again. Really? Okay, I need to scratch my leg, I'm sorry. Now let's resume. One last thing, I will be right back. I do apologize. Okay, I'm back. Just one moment. Alright, let's get this started. Let's get this shindig started. I believe that's the term for a party. Could be wrong though. If it isn't, I'm sorry. Alright, so tomorrow. I don't know why I said tomorrow. Don't you hate crashing into a stupid wall? So, for those of you watching, what are your plans for the rest of the day? And I did not leave the track. Let's restart. I want to beat the default ghost. Yeah, what are your plans for the rest of the day and the rest of the week? For me, it is just to apply for jobs. Really, that's it. Stream. Make yeah, that's it. Actually. So, yeah. All right, we're still ahead of the default ghost, which is good. The default ghost. We're 2 seconds ahead of. That's good. Okay, now we're not, so. Man, I hate the amount of turns you have. I mean, I know they're quite it makes the game more enjoyable, but at the same time, when you're trying to beat someone, it's kind of annoying as well. So. I shouldn't have any more major turns. Oh, and I'm still gonna fail to defeat the default host. I ran into that stupid wall. Yeah, I set a new lap though. Did it by about 9 seconds. If I ever say anything offensive, I do apologize. Alright. So we're doing quite better at this point of the race, or time trial, than we did last time. Yeah, I need to stop hitting the wall. That's not a good thing if you're hitting the wall. I could have easily messed up there, but I didn't. Okay, stop hitting the wall. So, go ahead and start slowing down a bit. I'm surprised they didn't invalidate my time there because I thought I cut a corner. I still have maybe like a turn or two, but nothing too serious to slow down for. So yeah, no more turns for the remainder of this lap though. Now I have turns. Okay, let's change the track now. Let's go to Spain. Let's have this at morning time. Oh, I do have a personal best here. So I'm going to actually go on. I want to set a personal best for every lap. For every track, I mean. Not every lap. So I don't need to worry about Spain. Monaco is up next. I've been to Spain and I really liked it there, but I would like to go to Monaco sometime. Do I have a best lap here? I feel like I think I do. I do not, actually. Wow, I thought I did. Yeah, I thought I did, but turns out I didn't. Turns out I didn't, I should say. been to Gibraltar in 2019, and I would love to go back again when it's safe to do so. If only I hadn't messed up there. At least this race. So yeah. So yeah, we're close to ending this time. Roll this rap. Rap, really? I meant to say. I don't know why I said rap. I meant to say lap. That's what I meant to say at the beginning. So it may not be 12 seconds ahead of the default ghost, but I just said a no personal best. Oh, I invalidated the lap. This. Oh. Let's go to Canada now. I wish I could go to Canada. I've never been. I heard the scenery is very beautiful. So. All right. There are a lot of places I like to go that I haven't been. For the places that I haven't been to, that I have not been to, I'd love to see, I think the place I'd like to go first may be France or Greece and Italy, Japan and Canada, maybe Namibia and Argentina. So this is going to, shoot. I think this may be my last map I do for the video. Are you kidding me? I was on the track both times. So the places that I have been to that I'd like to go back. I'd love to go back to Australia. I'd love to go back to Sweden. I'd love to go back to England. Of course, when it's safe to do so. I'd love to go to all these places. And I'd love to go back to Gibraltar. Oh, and I'd love to go back to Trinidad and Tobago. So. I also like to go back to Belgium and Barbados, just because both times I went, I only went to Barbados once, and I only went to Belgium once. And both when I went there, it was just a layover flight, so I didn't really leave the plane. I know for a fact I didn't leave the plane in Barbados. In Belgium, I was just a baby, so I'd love to see. I went to Brussels, so I'd love to see Brussels again. I messed up there. So, I've been to Atlanta a lot more times than I can count. I've never actually left the airport because each time I went to Atlanta, it was just a layover for when I went to somewhere in Europe. So. No, No, I usually, when I'm traveling somewhere, I usually go to Houston. But I've driven through Houston once, about 11 years ago. So I can say it's in Houston. The next place, the ne- it's when I usually travel is Chicago. That's usually the first layover when I'm going to Europe. Um, but I've been to Chicago. I've actually vacationed in Chicago twice. And then in Atlanta, which I've actually outside of the layovers, I've never really been to Atlanta. So I know when I driven through Houston, that was on the way to Galveston, Texas. And uh, Chicago, I don't really remember, other than a boat tour when it was rainy and like storming. I don't really remember much from the time I went to Chicago in like 2006, around then. And the second time was in like 2015, where I went to see. Oh, that is BS. I was on track that time. I went to see a Cubs game. That's it. I flew back the next day with my dad. Because Chicago Cubs are one of my three favorite teams in Major League Baseball. I love the Angels, the Cubs, and the Red Sox. I've seen the Cubs play in Chicago in 2014, I believe. That was about 2 years before they won the World Series for the first time in over 100 years. Um, I went to see the Red Sox play, I believe it was 2016 or 17, a couple of years before they won the World Series. Um, I've been to LA for layover when I was flying to and from Australia, but I've also vacationed in LA. But I've never seen an Angels game. Actually, I went to see my favorite WNBA team, the Connecticut Sparks, play in Los Angeles. Never been to Connecticut actually. I love to go. I hear it's really nice. So, um, that's about it. I actually went to the Amway, not the Amway Center where it's now in Orlando, but the Amway Arena, which was like across the street from where the center is. Uh, let's try one more lap. So, uh, and that was the year. That was the last time the Orlando Magic played in the NBA Finals. It was also, excuse me for burping. Excuse me for burping again. But that was also the um, last season the Amway Arena existed because they demolished the building, I think, during the summer or after the season. Well, I've actually been inside Fenway Park and the old Amway Arena and um, Wrigley Field and the Staples Center. I've been to Tropicana Field to see a Rays game about 12 years ago. I want to say 13 years ago. It'll be 13 years ago this summer because it was in the summer of 2008. I'm, I went to see the Red Sox play. I believe that was the year before, if I remember correctly. That was either the year before. That may have been the year the Rays went to the first World Series, but they lost. I'm actually gonna end it here, y'all. Take care.